How long will my immigration application take? Today, we are going to answer the most frequently asked question in immigration in the United States. If you have applied for an immigration benefit for yourself, or a loved one, everyone involved wants to know how long will this take? We are going to, sort of, answer that question today. We will also explain how you can check before you even start the process. We hope you find this video helpful. If you have any questions about your particular case, please see our contact information to set up a no-cost consultation.
Calificas para ser legal, quieres saber, solo llama al abogado Andrés Mejer.
As we said, everyone in immigration wants to know how long is this going to take. This is true if you are applying for an immigration benefit for yourself, such as a green card. Or if you have achieved your citizenship and now want to sponsor a family member. Please keep in mind that there are no guarantees in immigration. If you meet with an attorney who guarantees you an outcome, or a specific time for your application to be processed, we recommend you run away. Hiring an immigration attorney will not guarantee that your process will go faster, or be 100% successful. However, hiring an experienced immigration attorney has been shown to help people achieve a higher rate of success in immigration matters than for those who do not. And, since our office has helped hundreds of immigrants, and in some areas thousands, we will ensure that everything that is done in your case is focused toward obtaining the best and fastest outcome for you possible. When someone is trying to determine how long an application for an immigration benefit will take, they will need to consider two things. Number 1. What is their status or standing for that immigration benefit? Number 2. Where will they be when they apply? When we say, what is their status or standing? That means, are they related to someone who is applying for them? Or do they have a special status such as being a victim or witness of a crime? When we ask where they will be when they apply, we mean, will they be inside or outside the United States? Knowing their status will help you to review if there are a limited number of visas available for people who fall within that status that year. Determining this will help you understand if their wait will be based only on how long it takes to process their application, or if they will also have to wait until a visa becomes available, and the processing time for their application. If they are outside the United States, you will need to consider consular processing times, and when in the United States, you will need to review the time period for the office through which they applied, to determine how long the processing may take. The other fact you will need to know, once an application has been filed, is the received date for an immigrant, which is the date when their application was received and started being processed. This is called their priority date. Usually, the first step in the immigration process is that someone will file an I-130 for their relative. They will receive a notice from USCIS with a priority date listed. After it is reviewed, the I-130 may be approved. The approval of the I-130 does not mean you can now come to the United States, it is only saying that when there is a visa available, you are in line for it. The priority date is something you will need to know when reviewing the visa bulletin to determine when to move forward with the next step in the immigration process. First, let's talk about the easiest, and usually quickest, category of people who apply for visas. These are parents, spouses, or unmarried children under the age of 21 of U.S. citizens. What is easy about this category? This category has no limit to the number of visas available each year. That means that if the person applying for the immigration benefit falls into one of these categories, whether they are in the United States or outside of it when they apply, you will only need to review the processing times for their application to estimate how long it will take for them to receive their benefit. If you are outside the United States, you will apply through the U.S. Department of State Consulate for a visa. You can usually contact the consulate where your relatives live, and ask them how long their processing times are. You can also check this website, but it only lists non-immigrant times currently. If you are inside the United States, you can look at the USCIS website to determine how long the adjustment of status will take. This is done here. If you are filing for your relative who is not a parent, spouse or minor or unmarried child, you will file the I-130. And then you will need to learn to read the visa bulletin. We will discuss the visa bulletin in our next video. We offer no-cost consultations and are ready to help you. Call us today.